weird nobody's from home. It's weird nobody's from home.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't think you were that quick.
You went to lick you.
I didn't think you were that quick.
Good show.
There.
Okay. What's there?
3 people.
Okay.
There was nobody before.
Okay. All right, guys, here we go. This is back. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. I had just started my video, and because it's been such a long day, my phone died in the middle, so I apologize for that. Back to, I have Joe here, and I have Jonathan. And we have puppy Wally, and we are doing our adoption video. So I do kind of want to recap in case people exactly, MSDS strong. That's what they're all saying on here. Hi, Gracie. Our Gracie went to your school. She's part of our team, and this hit her hard. It hit everybody hard, but she was at the whatever you want to call it, at the BB&T. Were you there?
No.
You didn't go there.
We weren't in town.
She was from Parkland. She now lives in Boynton, but she was there.
Right after the shooting, we went to go stay with family.
Yeah. So in front of me, guys, I have Daddy Joe, and I have his wonderful son, Jonathan, who you're 15, right, John? Yes, 15. So we're going to actually be on the news tonight because Local 10 came and they wanted to do this story. The reporter, Christian, said that he has been at the Douglas School in Parkland where the shooting took place every single day since the tragedy happened. And this actually was almost like a light and a happy for him because it's been nothing but sadness every day. But I don't want to talk about that too much. I want to ask Jonathan and his dad, as I asked before. Joe reached out to me about getting his wonderful son a puppy, and I answered immediately. And he's, again, they live in Parkland. So Joe is a single dad, and when I was in the room with his son Jonathan, Jonathan said he's my best friend. He's my best friend.
Don't make me cry.
It's a beautiful thing. You should be very, very proud. But that's huge. You know, that's a reflection on you and who you are as a person and a parent. So it's a beautiful thing. You should be so proud. So Joe, what can I say? I mean, you have this wonderful son in front of you, and I know how grateful you are to have him right next to you after everything that just happened. What can you say for all the people out there that maybe aren't from Florida that, I don't know how anybody doesn't know about what happened.
Well,
but
it really doesn't matter where you're from.
Everybody
honestly,
knows, right?
It really doesn't. This is...
You still feel the pain.
You feel, I know.
This is anyone who has a kid, you're fighting this battle because it easily could have been your son's school.
That's right.
Or your child's school,
He
your daughter's school.
my room. He could have chosen any other room, but he chose the freshman building because there's stairs on each side of it and it's 3 stories. But he could have chose any other room. Like you said, oh, I didn't want it. He could have chose any other room. It could have
We lost friends. We lost neighbors. And the whole community is
strong.
It's very, very strong.
Coach.
You lost your football coach.
You see people in the grocery store, you just want to run up and hold them.
Has it brought you all closer?
It's
brought us. Sorry, go.
The whole school closer, Parkland closer, Florida closer, United States closer, and just everyone closer. I feel like this, what our students are doing is bringing everyone together, and they're starting to realize we can make a change, and it really starts with it starts with my peers. It starts with us. We are the change, and we're going to do it. We're going to make change. I promise you guys, we are going to make change.
Now's your time to speak, because I'm going to tell you what, you have an audience of over 236,000 people watching you.
It really doesn't matter what political party you're from. you're gay, you're lesbian, they say from the left, right, that doesn't matter. If you have a child, this could have been your child going through this, and there has to be changes made. I think this dog is going to be an amazing thing for my son, just to help with the coat. Heck, he has friends that come over on a daily basis. Some of them leave till 10:30 last night on a school night. These kids just want to be around each other, and
For comfort.
he got a whole bunch of texts like, "Let me know when you're home. I want to see."
Do you guys talk about this a lot, or do you try not to?
What do you mean with who?
With your friends? Do your friends talk about feelings?
Talk about it a lot.
You do?
Feelings towards the, like, what do you mean? Like,
I mean, just how you're feeling, or just your emotions, or just anything that comes to your mind, or...
I mean, me and my boys aren't emotional, like
Sure.
But, yeah, we do speak a lot, like, we're not, like, blank slates, like...
Gotcha.
You've
got some depth.
It's been a lot of talking about the shooting, and, the feelings... A lot, like, everyone is allowing their feelings to come out and starting to, like...
Which is so important. You don't want to keep it bottled up inside.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. And tell me what this puppy means to you, Jonathan.
Probably my first really big responsibility. No, it's not that. But, this means, it's gonna bring... me and this guy closer. I don't know if you can get much closer than this. Like, I really don't think you can. Like, there's no, like, promise you, there's no relationship like this. But this dog is not only gonna help me, like he said, it's gonna help my friends. It's gonna bring a new attitude to the house. It's gonna bring more. He's gonna run. He's gonna bring a lot of energy to the house. I don't really think there's going to be a lot of negative energy that...
I don't think you're going to have time to even think. If you're sad, you can't even be sad. It's going to make you happy all the time.
Yeah.
Well, so you said you were thinking about changing the name, right?
Yeah.
Did you come up with one? Or are you not sure yet?
Me, personally, I, like, feel like with dog... I don't like normal, like...
I don't either.
Like,
we fight all the time.
Names that you hear, like, so often, you know? So...
If you don't know, don't say it. Take your time.
I was thinking of Ajax. Cause
I don't know. We've never named a dog Ajax, and we've had 4,000 dogs.
What happened is I put up what's Christine's house?
Christine?
I put up their house. The first name I thought of was Ajax. I wasn't even thinking of a name. The name just popped up in my head. I was like, I'm going to keep that. I think
that's awesome. Well, you keep it, and it's actually Puppy Wally, guys. And he's thinking the first name that came to his mind is Ajax. If he decides to change it once he gets him home, because he might, you never know.
I'm still the same cutie no matter what, you know?
His name is Wally. And this is Joe, and this is his son, Jonathan.
Gotta give an MSD one, maybe. MSD right here.
It's fantastic. It's just amazing.
Do you know where to get that made? These things made that custom?
You can. Yeah, they have.
Right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Etsy sites and all those sites.
Tiffany, can you get in there and do me the honor?
I can.
This is so great. And Shauna, thank you for running and doing the home check for us.
So you never, ever see anything bad ever again in your life. George Wright, thank you for the kisses. Thank you. Thank you.
It's just such a happy adoption. They all are, but this is different. This is different. Guys, we waived our adoption fee. When his dad reached out and said, what is the fee? I said, there is none. We are waiving it. It's with pleasure. We're going to stay in touch.
Yeah.
And we're friends. Welcome to our 100 plus family. Any questions, anything, give your son my number. Am I getting the stink eyes? Am I getting the little stink eyes from you, Munchkin? I love him. I love him. This is just so great. Christine, again, thank you and Bob for fattening him up and keeping him safe. I'm sorry you couldn't be here.
She's sick.
Yes, she is sick with a cold. Gracie is texting me. She's the one that went to Douglas, and she's feeling so much right now. So much. This means so much to everybody. I'm at a loss for words, Guy, but we stay tuned because, like I said, keep an eye open on Local 10 Florida. Thank you, Christian, for cutting as much out of it as we did.
One more thing.
Yeah,
like,
go
I know
for it.
everyone says, like, you know, oh my gosh, these kids in Parkland are so strong and everything.